Okay, today, let me introduce this one called ANT.FUN Decentralized Exchange. Okay, you can go search by yourself. Go see for yourself. What is so special about this exchange? What are its characteristics? Why are we doing this? Okay, its first highlight is that it is an exchange that is already online, which means if you register as a user now, you can start operating whatever coin you want to buy. If you want to buy these Bitcoins, if you want to buy spot, if you want to buy these meme coins, if you want to buy even US stocks are also fine. Okay, come. That is a website in the crypto circle, which is by logging into this website of mine. You can search a lot about this blockchain knowledge, information. Look, it has a trade app. Did you all notice this? And there's also a trading app, which is the trading application rankings. When we first joined, its ranking couldn't even be seen. But after a few, it has already ranked first. Do you see? Here, you see this exchange. It has this potential to become one of the top 10 ranked decentralized exchanges. Okay, good. Next, this exchange. Its second highlight is that its licenses are complete, legal and compliant. It has this, which is the US financial license. And then it has this RAA license. This license is very special. This license allows it to trade as stocks. You went to look. Can Binance buy us stocks? No, they can't. They can't. Many of the other ones, exchanges cannot buy us stocks. But this ANT.FUN can buy us stocks. Okay, with the SPO license, it can do token off. It can do iLook. And then it has this Canadian financial license. And then it has this Australia license. Go look it up. Only this decentralized exchange of theirs has the most licenses. Now, there is also the EU MiCA license. Then we asked the boss, why do you get so many licenses? Many decentralized exchanges only have this one license, which is this MH financial license. But he got so many. He said in the future, these law enforcement agencies will become stricter and stricter, requiring more licenses, and they will become more and more expensive. So now ANT.FUN gets all these licenses done in advance. So you can see the boss's proactiveness and ambition. Okay? So it can now connect to Solana and the Binance chain. As long as these, you can buy them on this exchange. Okay, so fifth, let's look at its products. Let's talk about industry competitiveness. Today, is it important whether this exchange is competitive? If it weren't competitive, how could it rank in the top 10 or 12 or even take the top spot, right? Hey, do you want to know? 10,000 into 1 million. 10,000 USD. Does everyone want to? Like pie falling from the sky. If you want to, you must spend some time to learn. Right? Okay? And this is not a fantasy. Later, I will tell you how to turn 1,000 into 1 million. Okay? Good. Let's look at the fifth one. It's competitiveness. Come today, I want to buy something. I walk into this store. I want to buy this thing. It is out of stock. Buy that thing. It is out of stock. But I walk into this store, and it has everything. You said, I went. This one must have a higher status. Oh. No. Its products. It has secret gold mining. It has spot trading. It has US stocks. It has contract trading. It has e-commerce, finance. It has 7,000 and prediction markets and alternative occurrences. If you go to Hyper, which is currently ranked number 1 in decentralized exchange, it only has this spot trading and contract trading. You go to the number 1S. It also only has spot trading, industry trading. You enter that meme coin 1. AP, it only has meme coins, but it has a complete range of products. Which ones do you think users will choose in the future? Well, it is currently a new exchange. Everyone, the opportunity is right here. If it has already been online for a long time, an old exchange, then there would be no opportunity. Now, if many users worldwide start using it, then this is a massive opportunity. Okay, well then, this protocol is also is AI, as you say, is like, which of these tokens have the potential to rise? Okay, like the few is the wallet. Everyone, if you are participating in blockchain today, you must know about blockchain wallets. The wallet is a very important thing. All of your assets will be stored in these decentralized or hot wallets. Okay, how do you manage your wallet? It is when you create a new wallet, it will automatically generate a 12-word mnemonic phrase or a private key for you. Then you need to manage this well. Keep it safe. You must write it down by hand and then keep it in a safe at home. Why? Because many people like to take photos. or screenshot that 12-word phrase, but then forget that the screenshot is still on the phone. Later, when the phone is sent for repair, other people see your mnemonic phrase, or a hacker hacks into your phone and sees your screenshot. They can log into your wallet. And when they see money inside, they transfer it all away. Then crying out in despair won't help you at all. Yes, so you must manage your wallet well. And this wallet is the future trend. Yes, let me tell you, in 5 years, you will realize that this decentralized wallet can let you take this credit card, like Visa and MasterCard, to spend globally. Do you understand? Because, look, regarding wallet management, look at how every country now controls your money tighter and tighter. This is big. Everyone, don't think that your money in Alipay or in WeChat is yours. It all belongs to the government. They can freeze your money at any time. I'm telling you. But if I have 10 billion in a blockchain wallet, no one can freeze it. Unless you are involved in terrorist activities and the US comes after you. No matter how much money you keep inside, you manage it yourself. Even the government doesn't know. No one can find out because they know who you are. So just manage the wallet well. So today, decentralized wallets. I asked Ding Xin, how many exchanges were there in the early stages? He told me many thousands, even 30,000. How many decentralized wallets are there? Globally, the response was that there are only 9. There is a PP wallet. There is MetaMask. There is Phantom. There are these, the 9th of December centralized wallets. Then may I ask why so early? Teacher Pan, who has played with coins. When you transfer in TP wallet, whether transaction fees are such easy things to earn, why are there only 9 companies? Think about the reason, isn't it? To make this decentralized hot wallet, does it require strength? Does it require technology, right? Okay, everyone, look, don't miss such a great company. And the thing has its own strength, has its own materials to build its own decentralized hot wallet. And there is another key point that people don't know. Many people have assets in DB wallet, and then he doesn't want to use DB wallet today. Maybe the fee is relatively high. I want to switch to MetaMask. And then he immediately transfers the assets in his wallet over one by one. This is wrong. Because when you create a wallet in any blockchain wallet, it asks you 2 questions. One is to create a wallet. The other is to import a wallet. As long as what you get in the D wallet is the mnemonic phrase or the private key, you import this private key or mnemonic phrase in MetaMask or other brands. Your assets will appear here. So for all the decentralized hot wallets in the world, as long as you have one, you can log in to all brands. Look, so ANT.FUN. If it cannot be logged in, that is a fake wallet. Look at ANT.FUN. If you want to switch to another decentralized hot wallet, and then you have its mnemonic phrase, you go to DB wallet, you enter it, and you see the assets are exactly the same. Is it awesome? Please. Is it awesome? Okay, next, is it important who the boss is? Important, very important. Many people's investments, they invest in this company without even knowing who the boss is. The boss was originally a scammer, waiting to scam your money, and you still invest money in him. Then would you be scammed? Okay, well, if I want to participate in any investment, because I make products, I am a PhD. My reputation is probably higher than yours, right? I am a PhD, after all, right? If I want to invest, I also need to be very careful. Why? Today, if I introduce Director Ye to you, and you invest and lose money, will you have an issue with me? No kidding. So, I am more careful than all of you. Because, therefore, I found this to be an opportunity today. An unprecedented opportunity, because this exchange is very awesome. I missed the trend of the window for centralized exchanges. Then, when I see this one, so I want to invest, but I want to know who the boss is. So I specially flew to Hong Kong to meet the boss. The boss is named He Xiaoyang. His English name is Sun. He himself is from Henan, and now he has settled in Hong Kong, becoming a Hong Kong citizen. Okay, well, as for himself, come, look, this is the financial summit in Hong Kong in November 2025. Hong Kong is Asia's this blockchain Asian financial centers, and he is one of the invited guests. Then, look, he went to give a lecture. The first time I saw him lecturing, I was also stunned, let me tell you. Why is that? Everyone, look closely.
Full flat. What is it?
Look look at the sneakers, jeans, t-shirts. Everyone else is wearing a suit. Do you see? So the first time I, after heard him speak, when I saw him enter, I almost fainted. Never looked like a boss. Like this. Look at them. Everyone else is wearing a suit. Okay? Oh, stop. Oh, he's just like the boss of that ebook. These typical IT talents are all like this. See that? These 8 people, no matter what they are made of, are all like this. Okay. And then this was recorded by me personally. I went to investigate at that time. And I met a group of Chinese people who also came to investigate. The Chinese people sitting in the front asked very sharp questions because Chinese people are very good at blockchain. They are very, very good at participating in blockchain. So the questions they asked were very sharp. And then the boss answered fluently. I watched this and I really appreciated it. Why is that? Those bosses are fake Ponzi schemes. If you ask him questions, he says, wait a minute, let my CTO answer you. You ask him, wait a minute, let my whatever director answer you. He doesn't know how to answer. But look, the boss personally does it himself, answers it himself. Hey, okay, we search this past resume in the exhibition hall. Graduated from the Department of Computer Science, Beijing Institute of Technology in 2024. Wow, this is an IT talent. The boss is actually a mathematical genius. He is an awesome person. Mathematical genius. Interviewed by China's CCTV many times. Look at these. Do you know China's CCTV? China's national television station. Do you think they would interview you just randomly? Okay, interviewed by CCTV in 2023. Drinking water here.
Facing blockchain already get willing to distribute blockchain technology. National things.
Yes, this is a famous host from CCTV. Look at the interview with Hixiang. You say, this figure, Hixiang, early this year. Shanghai Jiao Tong University, China. Shanghai Advanced Institute of Finance gave a keynote lecture for the Entrepreneur College. And guest lecturer. May I ask if this person is lecturing on blockchain? Lecturing on blockchain. Not lecturing on other things. It is lecturing on blockchain. Come. One of the invited keynote speakers at the Web3 Carnival that just passed in Hong Kong this year. Do you see, everyone? Who is Hixiang? Such a successful person. But I mentioned his other successes earlier. Think about it. Today, you only have this opportunity because you are following him. Do you want it? So, he started his business in 2014. Founded 1PM. I didn't see. He really is a mathematical genius. Because when he founded this storage project, I call it SS. In China, it is called SS. He was hailed as the father of APM. At that time, no one was doing this project yet. What he did was forward-looking. And also today's inflection point, which is those interviews, interviewing him why he didn't think of this project back then. Okay, and then look at that time, he got Chiming Venture Partners, Matrix Partners, and Chengwei Capital. Do you see? These are all venture capital firms. Do you guys know? VC or VC as good. What is a venture capital institution? Was Jack Ma's Alibaba founded by Masayoshi Son's investment? Yes. What are those shopping platforms popular in Taiwan? Is it Shopee? Shopee and what? Blue Cream? No. Is there Pinduoduo?
No.
Is there Taobao?
They all go to it.
Do you know Shopee? Yes. So good. Well, then Shopee must be very expensive for you, right? No, not at all. Malaysia. Look, recently we all placed orders on this shopping platform. And there are no shipping fees. Why? Because Pinduoduo entered Malaysia. Not counting the meals. Okay? Come on. Today, do you know what a venture capital institution is? Let me give you an example. Say, today you are in Taiwan. You are a shoe seller. You sell a pair of shoes. You make $10. Okay, tomorrow, I open a shoe store in Taiwan. next to you, and I lose $10 for every pair of shoes I sell, what do you think the result will be? Will it wipe you out? Yes. How do I afford to lose $10? Do you know? It is because I have venture capital institutions investing in me, allowing me to burn money. You guys know? Look at venture capital institutions. What is their job? It is whatever product that you have. You tell them how you can supply this market, and then how you can accumulate your users and traffic, and then how you are going to go public. They will invest the money in you. And what they want is not how much profit you make. What they want is market value. After your company goes public, whether it can increase by how many times. Okay, do you know Grab? In Taiwan, it is Uber, right? Is there Grab? And Uber is the same. Uber, Grab, okay. Meituan, this DD Taxi. These are all capital operation businesses now. Isn't every single one of them losing money, right? And they are not losing just a penny or two. Every year they lose tens of millions or hundreds of millions. But all the investors made a fortune because their market value has increased many times. Then why? What is their approach? They use money to burn, to acquire users, right? To attract users, to attract traffic. Does everyone understand this kind of operation model? So how do you expect traditional models to compete with these capital operations? Haven't a lot of traditional businesses been wiped out? Do you see it, everyone? Many in Malaysia, many computer shops that used to be there are gone. Shoe sellers have all closed. Clothing sellers have all closed. How can you compete with these capitalists? They use money to burn. Okay, look, the point is, you have to see that in 2014. But more than 10 years ago, Xiao Yang already knew how to apply capital operations. You see venture capital institutions financing him $50 million USD, and his company was listed on the new third board. He also made money. This venture capital institution made money, and his company was sold. And then in 2017, he came to found this Langan storage project. This is a blockchain storage project. It is another public chain. At that time, he also obtained funding from VMAN, ANT.FUN, and Bitmain. You can also search for it. These are all very big name venture capital institutions. Right. Think about it. For a person to attract venture capital, to invest money in him time and again, how awesome is he? Is this awesome or not? Awesome. There's such an awesome person reaching out his hand to you, asking you to come and play with me. I invest a little. I help you make money. Do you want it? This is a blessing from your past lives that you encounter such a person. I am telling you. Agree. Encountering that kind of awesome person time and again. Look, venture capital keeps giving him money. And then listed on dozens of centralized exchanges. And then market value of $3 billion USD. At that time, his token went up by 50 times. Okay. But unfortunately, of course, this is also our opportunity. Why? If at that time it went up by 100 times, today, Xiao Yang might not bring us to lead this project again. Here, he got arrested because mostly it is illegal in the mainland. Got locked up, but no criminal record left. And he spent a lot of money, tens of millions, before he got out. So he settled down in Hong Kong. Okay. Then, because he got arrested, his project was also finished in the end. But because they made so much money earlier, Rishi has also made money. The people who followed him at that time, the 10,000 person team following him all made a fortune. If you have the chance to see these people, they are also doing ANT.FUN. You ask them what they liked so much before. No, this boss always led us to make big money. Okay, good. Then, after taking a good rest for a while, he caught the trend again. Then in 2023, he registered this in Hong Kong, and then he invested heavily to build this decentralized exchange ANT.FUN because he saw this trend. And then he spent 2 years using his own financial resources, his own strength, his own technology, and then of this exchange ANT.FUN, built the entire structure before he came out to start looking for users. Does everyone understand? Look at how Ponzi schemes are. Ponzi schemes always say, you invest, I am going to build an exchange. I am going to build a public chain. It is all painting a big pie for you. What is a real enterprise? A real enterprise means I build the product first before looking for users. Right. So don't get it wrong. This, unlike a Ponzi scheme, is a real decentralized exchange. What he is looking for now is users. Okay, good. Now look at his team. Aren't they awesome? ANT.FUN team's work won first place in the Solana Global Hackathon Developer Competition category. I'll tell you, later you will see that ANT.FUN has a lot of AI in this exchange. Even helping you with copy trading, meaning if you want to buy stocks, what you want to invest in, gold or whatever, through his AI, many things are integrated. Will it attract a lot of users with these services? Would you say it will attract a lot of users? Okay, then we see that this project of his has attracted many venture capital institutions to follow him again. Okay, good. So there are quite a few lines, but mainly we say the main ones like the former CEO of Toutiao. ByteDance is Douyin's angel investment flowing to the Shenzhen group. This I won't talk about. Let's talk about the main ones. For the Series A, they got the position of FUN under Adrian Chen. Who is Adrian Chen? It is Chow Tai Fook Jewelry. Has everyone heard of it? Hong Kong. And then this Chen family. Search it online. This generation has already passed away. Their family, their assets exceed hundreds of billions of Hong Kong dollars. Hundreds of billions of assets. So this Adrian Chen is his eldest grandson. One of his family heirs. Okay, now, would he come to do a money pool scheme? No. If you were Adrian Chen, would you go and invest in a money pool scheme? Is your family's reputation more important or this money? Right. So many people say this news is fake. Various media outlets have published it on financial headlines. These media outlets have all published it. Okay, and this was Series A in August last year. So who is Adrian Chen? He is a prominent figure, right? They are one of the 4 major families in Hong Kong, with heirs of Chow Tai Fook. Do you think he has no subordinates? If this news were fake, his team would have already told him, someone is using your name, right? Then wouldn't this news have been taken down? But it is already June now. If you search, this info is still online. So is it true or fake? It is absolutely true. Do you agree? Okay. Well, then, the first round is Mint. This is $8 million US dollars. The previous one was $5 million US dollars. Okay, who is Mint? Then there is also hedging capital, which is that big. Okay, this hedging capital. China's top live stream e-commerce host, Li Jiaqi, is under them. Li Jiaqi makes 1 to 2 billion a year. Okay, and also Funded Book Club. And also, Himalaya. These are all under this hedging capital. Would you say this VC is big enough? And the media has reported this. Okay, well, now the second. Who is it? It is Gaorong Capital. Who is Gaorong Capital? It is the largest commercial shareholder of Pinduoduo. The largest platform ranking in China is Pinduoduo. Now, this Gaorong Capital invested $5 million US dollars back then and made a huge profit in 1 year. Would you say this venture capital firm is powerful or not? They also came to invest in any. And then go search for the series BB V3 round. This Sig Heiner Asia Investment Fund. Who is Sig Heiner Asia Investment Fund? Now, they are the biggest force behind Douyin. Wow, the biggest venture capital firm behind Douyin, which made hundreds of billions from Douyin. Douyin is Douyin. And also TikTok worldwide. Sig Heiner Asia Investment Fund. So this has already been confirmed, but the media hasn't announced it yet. I don't know when they will announce it. Hey, look. Today, how are you so privileged to have the chance to follow the VCs? If back then, Jack Ma found Masayoshi-san to invest in his Alibaba, and you heard this rumor, and you also invested a little bit, you would have made a fortune on them. If back then Douyin found these venture capital firms to invest, you also caught wind of this. You're also chatting here. You made everything unclear, right? Yes, but for us, ordinary people, we are just common people. How could we have such an opportunity? All these venture capital institutions are waiting for their 3-4 before we heard about it, right? When do people ever get the chance to run into this with you? This is something we wouldn't encounter in a lifetime. Look, it is just making a joke. Right now, this venture capital institution hasn't finished yet. Series B3, Series B4, and Series C, and even the first round. You heard this rumor and started playing along. You say, you fit in very well. Only then do you have the good fortune to sign up. I said, only with this good fortune do you have this opportunity. Yes.
That is right.
Okay, good. Let's do it again. Good. And first, complete the payment products of the most centralized wallet. No need to match the acquisition. No pay. What is? No need to match. Come, you go to the Apple AP, this app. This is okay. Look, all in one ETH and it's 2,000 or what? 7 yuan or something. You want? Oh, it turns out they said they didn't look at this credit card.
The company has also prepared
And has already acquired such a company. In the future, all users will be given credit cards. The assets in your wallet can be spent in the entire region. Do you think this will attract more users to join? You're saying to yourself. So now its rate is only 0.02 cents. Hey, we've been in for a few months and it is still 0.02 cents. Oh, look, isn't it just like Binance and those others? They're all very transparent.
Right. It won't be like those coins that grow every day. Let me tell you, that is the kind I'm actually afraid of.
That always gives you a loss, ruining your whole position. He just wants to get you in with 5 of them. His token is still the same, right? Because he must accumulate the traffic of his users. Only then will it rise. Without fuel and traffic, how can it rise? Everyone understands, right? Okay, good. But let's look at all the highlights you saw earlier. The premium has already risen. What we need to pay attention to now is how successful he can make it. It will definitely not be like a Ponzi scheme that shuts down. Just like that, because they spend so much money, and venture capital will give him money. If he shuts it down, who loses the most? Do you understand this logic? For us, what we are looking at is whether he can make it successful. If he is very successful, we might make thousands or 10,000s of times profit. If he is not successful, but makes a small success, we still get 10 times, 20 times, 50 times. Understand? So, do you want to join now? Spend 100 USD. Let me tell you, this time you are buying the most valuable investment. 100 USD is done just by eating out in the city. But do you know, if after several years, 5 years later, it rises by 10 times, your 100 USD has already turned into 100,000. It is better than buying whatever. If you go buy cars, that loss is gone. If this 100 USD rises by 10 times, it is still 1,000 USD. Do you want to invest? There is this opportunity. Do you want it? Whether you want to or not is your decision. Anyway, let me tell you, people are very strange. For some people, even when the god of wealth comes to their door, they still drive the god of wealth away. Really? The girl's wealth creation gave me a preview. But everyone, I want to tell you, if you invest like this, it is not worth it. Why? Because it has benefits now. It is called benefits for users. Okay, what is this benefit? It is launching the VS Shop trading activity can get us the profit amount of the transaction fee. Yes. What is this trading activity that can get twice the return? Come, look. Look at today. He talks about trading mining. It is not some mining machine. Mining, okay? It is what's trading with you. Buying and selling to generate transaction fees. Do you guys understand? What's trading? Okay, because what the exchange wants is traffic and users. You need to understand exchanges. Top tier exchanges, they have actual revenue generating capability. All transactions still earn transaction fees. Understand? Buying and selling with you. And then they all have contract addresses, which you can look up. What does he buy and sell? Not tokens, because tokens have risks. They go up and change. So he trades USDD with you, which is this stable coin. Because USD won't fluctuate. But there is just a slight difference occasionally. So he buys and sells to generate that transaction fee. And then he returns twice the transaction fee. Okay, so when many people hear about the double return, wow, this is easier to earn than bank interest. Then is this a Ponzi scheme? For me, because scams usually talk about 2 times or 3 times. Okay, but everyone, you need to look it up. In blockchain, especially in exchanges, using what's trading to give you rebates like this. Binance has done it. OKX has done it. Many exchanges have done it. So it is nothing special. Do you understand now? You need to get this straight. Okay, good. So let's see how he gives it to you. Suppose you invest 1,000 USD. He gives you 0.7 percentage points daily. 0.7% is equal to 7 USD. Every 4 days is 2.8%, which is 28 USD. Okay, you withdraw a fixed amount of money every 4 days. Withdrawing it every 4 days. Okay, but this 28 USD, he doesn't give you all of it. He only lets you withdraw 80%. He gives the 20%, which you can use to reinvest in the future. As for that 80%, you can withdraw 22.4 USD, withdrawing once every 4 days. Okay, good. So let's say in 30 days, 0.7 times 30 is 21 percentage points, right? Everyone giving you 21 percentage points.
How is it? Awesome or not? Awesome. And how long can you withdraw?
Until you have withdrawn 2,000 in total.
About 9+ months, right? Okay. And then this money is not cash.
When you click claim, he will give you his token. His token is currently 0.02. Suppose you have 100 USD, you will get 2,000 tokens.
2,000 tokens.
Understand. Okay. Once you get this token, you have two choices. First, sell it
And cash out immediately.
so it is equivalent to you cashing out. Do you understand? Okay. Second is if you are optimistic about this token, in the future, it can rise by 10 times, 100 times, 1,000 times. You continue to hold. Does everyone understand? Or you sell half to take profit. Either is fine.
Understand?
Okay, come. Here is what I want to teach you. If you have played with blockchain, you have participated in blockchain, you were scammed because what you played with was real virtual currency.
It is fake. Without any self-generating capability. Just relying on the money from behind to support it. Right?
Understand?
Then, once the boss pulls out,
Before you know it, the token pool plummets to zero and you lose money. Your money is gone. Those are really fake.
you have played Ponzi schemes. Ponzi schemes rely on latecomers to take over,
Which is using the money from the latecomers to pay the early ones.
As a result, the capital chain shrinks. The capital chain breaks.
The boss collapses the market immediately.
Why is that?
Because he has to keep paying you like this. He has to pay it himself. Those are Ponzi schemes. Those are scam groups. But everyone today in this exchange, you get their tokens.
Come, you want to withdraw. May I ask, who gives you money?
When you sell the tokens to the market,
Who gives you money?
the buyer, right? Is it the boss? No, the boss doesn't need to buy from you. It is the buyer. So this is market behavior that determines how much you sell this coin for. Right. The boss doesn't need to collapse the market, doesn't need to wind it up, doesn't need to run away. Understand? Okay, good. Then you need to understand why this and has trading volume every day. Because for ANT, it is not just what we call private sale here. Only then do people call it private sale. It is currently being driven by a 3-horse carriage. What 3-horse carriage? The first horse is called public chain, which is how the project puts the market on the public chain by advertising through code. You go follow their ex-Twitter. They give you free airdrops. You are a user of the GMP platform. They give you free airdrops. Using airdrops to attract users. This is the first horse. On the public chain, the second horse is connecting with many project parties. What project parties? In blockchain, they are called ecosystem project parties. Brother, I went there to play. But many people are playing. So it connects with these project parties. Why? Because ecosystem project parties also have their own tokens. Their tokens need to be listed on these exchanges. They also must do staking. They have to provide collateral. They have to pay this money. So they must purchase the tokens of this exchange. Then as for these ecosystem project parties, they will choose which exchange's token has the potential to rise dozens of times, hundreds of times, 1,000 times. Why is that? Because when I am running my ecosystem project, my users and my tokens, I might also go bankrupt. But my money is staked in this exchange. It has risen dozens of times. Even if I fail here, I still make money here. Understand? So currently, and already has 20 ecosystem project parties connecting with it. So the users of this ecosystem project parties automatically become its users. And this, I swear to heaven, is absolutely true. I experienced it myself. At that time, there was a Ponzi scheme in Malaysia called RWAs, which is that kind of project ecosystem, this kind of blockchain vision, which starts becoming coins. Then I took a look. I knew this investor was that listed company are scammers because this listed company cheated many people. So I told our friends, you absolutely cannot play on this platform.
If you play, you will definitely die. They didn't believe their system is the latest, most forward-looking project, or whatever.
There is no such thing as, in the end, they got in. In the end, I found out that they had already started having trouble. Then I still told them, you guys be careful. You can withdraw your money. They still didn't believe it. And one day, suddenly, one of them, their team was busted. Hey, no, we are now. Our project is integrating with so many of your, because they are an ecosystem. And then, I hadn't heard this news either. So, I found it strange. Because I knew they were scammers. So, I sent a message to He Xiaoyang. Mr. He, is our AI, are we integrating with this, business party? Mr. He replied, we are reviewing it. We are still reviewing it. As a result, 2 days later, Mr. He sent me a message. We have rejected this project party. You see, as for them, they are not related to your ecosystem. They just want your money. They also want to know if you are real or fake. Okay? So I found out that AI is the real deal. Now in exchange, it is just like this. That is why I dare to do it with peace of mind. That is it. Understand? Okay, good. So you see, besides public welfare, besides this project integration, then we are in business. We are more. So it is pulled by a 3-horse carriage to create more users and cloud stores. Understand? If it already has over 3 million users today, the goal by the end of the year is 20 million. If in these few years, we make a few hundred million, I am telling you, we will all be enveloped by happiness. Why is that? Binance only has 300 million users. But do you know, Binance cannot open accounts in Malaysia, cannot open accounts in mainland China, cannot open accounts in Australia. Binance also cannot open accounts in dozens of countries. Do you know that? You don't know. Because you are in Taiwan. You need to go out. Because Binance is a centralized exchange. To register, you must do KYC identity verification. Those countries don't allow it to open. It doesn't dare to open. Because if you open it, if you just accept one registered user, you'll be fired. So you see, Binance is also subject to many restrictions. It still has 300 million users. But do you know how big a decentralized exchange is? A decentralized exchange allows you to register. Does it need KYC number? Does it need your name? Does it need your ID card? Does it need your phone number? Does it need, because it doesn't need anything. I haven't even asked a single question. So you see how big the potential of decentralized exchanges is. Even if you are black, even if you are white, even if you are yellow, no matter who you are, as long as you want to register, you can register. No one knows who you are. Then, do you see if its market will be bigger than centralized ones? If they just do this business, you say, will its coin, now at 0.02, rise 10,000 times? Your 10 million would remain 10 million. Of course, this is not immediate. Look at the chart we just saw. It will also take a few years. Understand? Okay, so do you want to grasp such an opportunity? Okay, finally, let me tell you. People, sometimes when they make it big, of course, you have been scammed many times, but sometimes making it big only takes one time. You target the trend, you meet the benefactor, and you make it big, just like that. Okay, good.